This paper presents a parametric corner type of game theoretic model that uses Rogers' diffusion of innovations theory to construct a model that simulates the strategic interaction between old economy firms and the new economy. What is the motivation for this paper? In an opinion poll in March 2000, 57% of American consumers believed that the U.S. economy had entered into a new economy that is significantly different from the industrial economy. The reason for this belief has been the globalization of businesses around the world and the developments in information and communication technology-based products. Both of these reasons gave rise to a transformation and to a new kind of economy. There are also statistical evidences for the transition to the new economy. Approximately 2/3 of improvement in labor productivity can be attributed to ICTs in the United States. ICT industries accounted for 3 to 4% of employment, 6 to 9% of value added, 10 to 25% of exports and 25 to 40% of research and development expenditure in the business sectors of the European Union, Japan, and United States. ICT spending is strongly correlated with the level of income, but significant disparities also exist between countries at similar income levels, and different countries are in a different transition phase of the new economy. Each country has its own patterns, and the countries that have managed the globalization process well have shown that globalization can be a powerful force for economic growth. The structural changes that are called the new economy are ongoing. The link between the ICTs and economic growth is as follows. The rapid improvements in ICT-based products are one of the main contributors to the new economy. These products contribute especially to the possibilities of sharing, storing, and analyzing information throughout the different sectors of the economy, and this increases firms' capabilities. These increased capabilities improve productivity and lead to economic growth. The improvement of ICT-based products relates to both the quality of equipment and software as well as to the sharp decline in quality-adjusted prices. In summary, ICT products has either one or more than one of the following economic benefits to the adopting firm. It decreases costs of the firms, it increases performance of output, it changes the type, quality, of output positively, it increases customer number, it increases the share in the market. Globalization allows innovative products to be available at the same time for all firms worldwide. However, not all firms adopt these innovations immediately. Diffusion of innovation theory by Rogers provides a detailed overview of the theoretical basis for how an innovation comes to be widely used in a population, and it provides a detailed discussion of the theoretical basis for adoption. According to this theory, certain firms adopt innovations more quickly than others, and Rogers' classification scheme divides the firms as innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority and laggards, based on their receptivity. The 2.5% of the firms are named as the innovators, who are the risk takers that are willing to take the initiative and time to try something new, and therefore they are leaders. Afterwards, there is a period of time of rapid growth, as a large wave of follower firms when they directly observe the benefit of products and become convinced of it and decide to use it. Innovators are followed by 13.5% of the firms named as early adopters, who tend to be respected group leaders and more integrated into the social system, with a more local orientation than innovators. Early adopters are known for discreet, successful use of innovations. Early adopters are followed by 34% of the firms named as early majority, who tend to be the careful, safe, deliberate firms unwilling to risk time or other resources. They are known for their high levels of interaction with other groups. early majority are followed by 34% of the firms named as late majority, who resist to a change and are hard to move without significant influence. Late majority are followed by 16% of the firms named as laggards, who are consistent or even adamant in resisting change, where pressure is needed to force them to change. Laggards adopt an innovation only when existence within the social system absolutely demands it. In summary, globalization promises a larger market, global demand, more competition, foreign rivals access to ICT products. The producers of ICT products are monopolists. Patent laws enable these firms to be the sole producers of their products for a limited time period. The producers of ICT products emphasize the strategic advantage of their products and encourage their use before the rival firms. There are many example articles of success stories and competitive advantage in the web pages of ICT producers. For example, in Intel, Microsoft, Oracle and many others. ICTs and globalization have made different aspects of business competition in the new economy important. Kelly emphasizes that the rule of economic competition game has completely changed. Neil Buff Brandenburger stresses that firms need a different approach for success. Bowlby indicates that competition in the new economy is more monopolistic than the economics textbooks indicate. This type of competition is special in that the rules of the game are not known in advance and develop as the game proceeds. The objective of this study is to simulate the competition of old economy firms using a parametric Cournot type of game theoretic model and Rogers diffusion of innovations theory using the previous explained assumptions about the new economy. The objective of this paper is to combine the assumptions of ICT products with assumptions about globalization. Consider marketing strategies of monopolist firms. Combine the adoption process of firms using Rogers' DOI theory. Model everything using game theoretic techniques, in order to predict the market outcome or market structure exposed. Using the previous information in this paper, it is assumed that two countries with a number of old economy firms in each country. Consumer demand of old economy firms is as follows: one monopolistic ICT firm with one innovative product sold to the old economy firms. The innovative product has the following effect: it increases fixed cost but decreases variable cost. Transportation costs are as follows: due to globalization, domestic firms have to take the foreign rivals into account. 3 cases are investigated in this model. Case 1. Situation in country A when there is no globalization. Case 2. Situation in country A when there is globalization, but no innovative product is introduced in the markets of both countries. Case 3. Situation in country A when there is globalization and an innovative product is introduced in the markets of both countries. After 20 pages of formula derivation. After 20 pages of formula derivation. As expected, adopting firms increase, non-adopting firms decrease their market share. Sufficient condition for this change in market share is the decreases in marginal cost. As the number of adoptant firms increases, the market price decreases. We can for surely say that profit of non-adopting firms decreases, because market prices and their market shares decreases. This in turn decreases revenue and hence profits. However, there is an ambiguity in profit of adoptant firms. The revenues increase and variable cost decreases, therefore this part of profits increases. But fixed cost part of profit increases, therefore profits might increase or decrease. The change in fixed cost is due to the payments to this innovative product. Therefore we have to look at pricing strategies of the monopolist. ICT products can be produced with constant, or decreasing returns, to scale production scheme. Therefore maximizing revenue is the same as maximizing profit. One marketing strategy for monopolist is to set a price so that all firms stay in the market and buy the product. The revenue can be written in reduced form as follows. Another marketing strategy for monopolist is set a price so that the selected partners of the monopolist stay in the market. The revenue can be written in reduced form as follows. If it is possible that revenue for the second strategy is larger than the revenue for the first strategy, then the monopolist prefers the marketing strategy 2. In this article, the existence of this situation is proven. Yes, there exists a market structure where the monopolist prefers to sell its product to few number of firms. If the market parameters satisfy the following inequality. There are too many parameters in this equation, however, if a market with large demand is assumed, then this inequality reduces to this equality. After solving this inequality, one finds that it is satisfied for a market with more than 4 firms, which says that for a market with a firm number larger than 4, the monopolist will prefer to use the second marketing strategy and only innovator firms are going to stay in the market. It would not be feasible for follower firms to adopt the product and either to stay in the market. The follower are going to leave the market. If we illustrate this situation with an example. For a market with large demand and following parameter values, if the monopolist applies the first marketing strategy, then the profits of domestic firms is going to be 24 units with 5.1 unit output. Monopolist price is going to be 0.5 unit with 1027 unit profit. However, if the monopolist applies the second marketing strategy, only the innovator firms are going to dominate the market. The profits of domestic firms is going to be 418 units with 202 unit output. Monopolist price is going to be 983,309.9 unit with 49,165,495 unit revenue. This paper tries to answer the following questions. Do innovative products that reduce costs and promise a higher market share always benefit the adoptant firms? Yes, if it is feasible for firms to adopt the products, then the benefit. Do innovative products benefit the consumers? It depends on the pricing policy of the monopolist and the market structure. Can the monopolistic producers have other motives that could negatively affect the market? Again, if market parameters allow for the second marketing strategy, then the outcome might be an inefficient market. If a market satisfies the parameter condition derived in this paper, then a monopolist that produces innovative products has to be regulated, because innovator firms can use this adoption process to drive other firms out of the market. A perfectly competitive market can become an oligopolistic market with few firms. Decreasing competition will increase consumer prices and reduce the performance, productivity of the economy.